It is the observation of the human race that alludes to the existence of a higher being. For in every culture, people, and ethnicity, we see man expressing his spirituality and worship via religion. There are 4 known philosophical questions that man asks, including, who am I? Why am I here? What is my purpose? And what will happen to me when I die? Religion attempts to answer these questions, and for some, whatever religion answers most accurately is the one they will follow. Jerusalem was in the middle of trade routes during the Middle Ages. Most of the merchants would pass through Jerusalem heading towards Asia Minor and the West. The Muslims had been in control of Jerusalem since the 7th century, but early Muslim authorities protected the Christian holy sites. Christian pilgrims began to encounter persecution, and when the Turks came sweeping and plundering into the Near East, tension grew between Islam and Christianity. In 1095, Pope Urban II proclaimed the First Crusade after the urgent plea for help from the Eastern Emperor Alexis I. The Pope urged Christians at the Council of Clermont in southeastern France to take up the cross and strive for a cause that promised spiritual and material rewards. Immediately, many European Christians heard and acted upon Pope Urban's call. A nomadic preacher named Peter the Hermit traveled through the countrysides to attempt to gain support. He managed to build an army of enthusiastic peasants and poor knights. Peter the Hermit and Walter the Penniless were the 2 leaders of the Crusade of the Poor People in 1096 through 1097. The campaign was ill-equipped with supplies and weapons, and the participants were without proper training and strategy, which led to a quick defeat. The first successful crusade was made up of feudal nobles from France, parts of Germany, and southern Italy. Unlike the preceding crusades, the warriors headed out on foot towards Constantinople. Godfrey's forces succeeded in scaling the walls of Jerusalem in the effective use of a massive siege tower and ladders. The Crusades caused much death and destruction throughout Europe and the Middle East. Within both Islam and Christianity, certain advocates twist the beliefs into that of violence. Through pride comes this contention and conflict. Many view them not as a holy war to protect the church, but a disgrace that dishonors the church. The connection of Jerusalem and the Muslim is that it is believed to be the place of the sacred rock over which the Dome of the Rock is built. This place was considered holy before the arrival of Islam. Jews believe and still believe the rock to be the very place where Abraham prepared to sacrifice Isaac. In addition, the Dome of the Rock is believed by many to stand directly over the site of the Holy of Holies of both Solomon's Temple and Herod's Temple. According to tradition, the Dome of the Rock was built to commemorate Muhammad's ascension into heaven after his night journey to Jerusalem. Like Judaism and Christianity, Islam is considered an Abrahamic religion. When Sarah had found herself not having children, she arranged to have a child with Abraham by Hagar acting as a surrogate mother. Ishmael, meaning God hears, was the son of Abraham and Hagar, the Egyptian maid of his wife Sarah. A feudal conflict began through the descendants of Ishmael and the descendants of Isaac over which of the 2 sons were ordained to be the promised nation through Abraham, their father. Muhammad is a descendant of Ishmael and Jesus is the descendant of Isaac, thus creating the contrast in the Judeo-Christian beliefs and that of the Muslim beliefs. Today, as the believers increase within these 2 systems, conflict still permeates the Holy Land that has been fought over a millennia ago, all in the name of religion. These 2 religions have the most adherents in the world and contain contrasting views. The spread of these 2 faiths continue to drastically impact the stability of the entire world.